Survival for the fittest.
Uganda is truly a country gifted by nature, endowed with rich biodiversity and iconic wildlife. It is home to the much sought-after Big Five, namely the lion, leopard, elephant, rhino, and buffalo. Among some cultural institutions, the skins of animals like the lions and leopards have historically been used as ceremonial regalia, particularly during coronations and other significant events. For example, the Buganda kingdom continues to use a leopard skin, which is worn by the king during special occasions and also placed at his throne.
And we've seen it not only in our kingdom, but kingdoms all over, even those ones, some nations which use them.
Buganda Kingdom spokesperson Israel Kaziwe Chitoke explains the cultural significance of this particular regalia.
When we talk about these special items like the leopard skin, which you normally see our king, His Majesty Ronald Mwenda Mutebi, putting on, they are special items which symbolizes power. They have a lot of deep meaning. It shows leadership.
In Fort Portal City, one is greeted by a statue of a lion, an emblem of power and pride.
An emblem showing the might of Toro, which is governed and ruled by His Majesty the King. Currently, we have Oyo Nyimba Kabamba Iguru Rukidi IV.
Like the skins you see at the palace there during the coronation anniversary and so on. Those skins have been there from time immemorial.
In the Toro Kingdom, the centerpiece of a royal regalia is a stool covered in back cloth, lion and leopard skin, and other culturally important items.
That lion symbolizes that as the lion is brilliant, intelligent, strong, and protects its younger ones, it hunts for the survival, it's feared and it is fearless. That is the symbol of Toro.
They chose the lion to be the symbol because of its beauty, its cleverness, its intelligence, its strength, and power.
These symbols are not only unique to Buganda or Toro. Other traditional communities like the Kebo and Lendu in Zombo district, West Nile, also use similar items. Why are lions and leopards especially chosen for royal symbols?
What symbolize us is the leopard, and that's why whenever we want to have our symbol, we focus so much on the leopard skin, and it shows how brave the society is, how brave the culture is, and how brave the king himself is.
Our totem is actually the lion, but for the thrones, it is the leopard skin. So the one I'm using is a leopard skin got from DRC, deep down from our brothers who are deep down in Congo.
We spoke to the Uganda Wildlife Authority to understand how possession of such wildlife items aligns with conservation laws.
The use of wildlife skins and other products is regulated under the Uganda Wildlife Act, Cap 315, and the Act actually regulates how wildlife products can be used. Because you see, we are talking about sustainable utilization.
But does the use of animal skins pose a threat to conservation efforts?
Yeah, it does, in a sense that the overexploitation or overharvesting of these resources, one, affects the population of these animals, the decline in terms of population, but also the ecological balance.
Cultural institutions, however, maintain that they are committed to wildlife conservation.
Let me give you a situation whereby now the king has been in power for the last 32 years, since his inauguration from 1993. He has been putting on the same leopard skin for 32 years. So it shows that we are maintaining that. No animals have been killed. These things take a long time to wear out.
We have a young king now, today. He's very much interested in preserving wildlife And he likes it so much.
We don't also encourage the killing of the wildlife as such. But in a case that we may need it, it is not that you need to have them very many. You just need something to symbolize you.
The Uganda Wildlife Authority says it has urged all cultural institutions to register any animal skins or wildlife products in their possession.
So it is a legal requirement that they register all these. We are still waiting. They haven't responded, but we strongly believe that they will respond in the affirmative. But we want to know which cultural institutions are holding which products.
In case of those inventories which they want as Wildlife Authority, it is okay and we are welcome, because they also introduced a certain law whereby if you are having an animal, you are keeping it, you have to have a license.
Toro Kingdom is in support of government policy to protect the wildlife.
We can only hope that through continued collaboration between cultural institutions and the Uganda Wildlife Authority, Uganda's precious wildlife, vital to our ecological balance and heritage, can be conserved for generations to come. I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV EcoTalk.